the CK. It's because we saw Madara play it twice. SA really likes the CK hero. I mean, he's a cool hero. Very beefy in lane, hard to pressure. Good kill potential with a lot of heroes. Stuns are always fun.
5 seconds remaining.
Beastcoast are selecting. I don't know what they're selecting. They seemingly have 3 heroes, and I don't know which lane each of them are going to. They said the Tusk. The Tusk is a 4. Ricky can either be a mid. Lina can be a mid. I don't know. I assume they're going to pick a 5 here. CM was banned. The cops are not happy with the fact that CM was banned. Huge CM fans.
Is that transparent?
I don't know.
I'm still doing this.
Like are you?
Yeah.
I believe in you.
No.
40 seconds left for Beast Coast for them to select the plus 5. Because they're going to select the. Unless it's like Tusk 5 or Lina 5, which I don't think are good. But anything is possible. $30 seconds left for Beast Coast to stay.
Dire team ban.
Tied.
Ooh, that's fun.
I have no clue what the lanes are. No, that's a 3. So it is a Lina 5, or is it a tied 5? Somebody played tied 5. Was it potentially even infamous at TI8 or TI9 that did it?
I don't remember.
Modern day Beast Coast? It would not be surprised me if that tied 5. Because I think somebody pulled that at TI. It might have been them. I might be very wrong. Lifestealer is the last ban. I'm starting to think that Ricky might be a 1. But, still not certain. As they're going through the reserve time. Or not the reserve time, the ban time. Reserve time hasn't even started yet.
Remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Chad is not speaking French. Confusing and concerning. Usually bringing a bar.
Yeah, Chad's going off the rails a little bit.
Still good, I like it. People are messaging. OD has been banned. It's a good save hero. Plus does a lot of damage. I think OD, if you are a mid laner and you want to gain MMR,
Bloodseeker.
OD is the hero to pick. Bloodseeker?
Sounds like a bad hero, but don't worry. It'll be fine.
They're not. They're picking.
5 seconds remaining.
I don't know what they're picking, actually. I'm more and more convinced that it's a 5-tide hunter. They've got. Surprised me, East Coast. I mean, this game doesn't even matter to them, right? They can do whatever they want. I guess that's why they're going.
Team pick.
Earth Shaker.
Yep. They've gone crazy.
Chris Luck
I
or
don't know what
Shaker, right?
are. No.
Chris Luck or Shaker.
Yeah.
Carry Ricky.
No.
It'll be great.
It is a carry Ricky, I think. I actually have no clue what the lines are. I think they're just joshing this game away. I think this is a troll game for them. K1, Hector on the Ricky.
Chris Luck or Shaker?
Luck on the Shaker. Okay. Stinger has to play tight hunter. It has to be. It's been foretold. It's shaping out to be that and nothing else.
They're waiting a while to pick up their heroes. They seem pretty excited,
The thinking.
10 seconds remaining.
Whisper on the. Okay, so it is a 5 Lina. Okay. I was wrong.
That's a really cool set.
For who? For
Tide
a lot
Hunter?
of heroes, to be honest. Yeah, he looks like a Land Before Time dinosaur.
Everybody is dinosaurs. Dota 3. Everyone is now dinosaurs.
Everyone's a dinosaur, and Schofield is the archaeologist or paleontologist in charge of discovering them. He's got this weird, like, totem thing on his hands. Like, what is that? What is this set? This set is wild. Look at his... And his other arm has this blade? Tusk usually have a blade? I always thought he was like
It's
a
like an ice
fist-only
pick,
kind of guy.
usually.
Oh, okay. You know that's how Trotsky died in Mexico? He was
Really?
a high-level member of the Soviet Union Parliament, and he kind of wronged Joseph Stalin. And he ran away to Mexico, where he was tracked down by 2 Soviet agents, and he was killed in his bed with an ice pick. It's an interesting historical fact for you and for Twitch chat. Oh, Centaur looks like a Viking. That's a cool set. I like his little Norse head here.
Well, here we go. Just kidding. It's a pause. But we're in the game!
It's a pause. Quack.
Quack. Quack.
Quack. We know about the Peruvian memes.
We do. We are up to date on those.
Yep, that's the Soy un Pato. Pato is the reality. Look at that, chat. We know all about the memes. We're filled in on the Peruvian culture. We are the culture. What item set did I want to look at?
Is it a key fill? Oh, shoot. I didn't want to do that.
Oh, don't do key
I
fills.
didn't do that. No, key fill. Key fill?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about right now. Sorry, Loco.
Ew, that looks weird.
Gee, look at Chris Luck in the pause. He's flying. He's in the air.
Chris Luck.
He's airborne.
Oh, because they
Either
paused
not
it so
the-
early, so you get a lot of cool poses.
Yep.
If they
Ricky's
pause it
is
even sooner,
beautiful.
like, you'll get everybody in their spawn animations.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Lena literally looks like a contortionist. You can see the Dota Plus thing on top of her head.
Anyway, we're actually into this game. Whisper is doing the backstroke. Also one of my favorite emotes.
Pause. Sorry. Alright, let's see the laning setup. It is Shadow Demon plus CK. That looks very strong.
They're just gonna run at each
And
other.
Mecha-
This is some League of Legends stuff right here.
This is some League of Legends starting. K1 Hector is scouting. Look at this incredible scouting he's about to do. He's going to scout out the lanes. He's going to tell everybody what's up, what's popping. He's about to give him a hug. Let's see if he taunts on top of him. He will. Does he have the taunt? He does.
I don't think he does have a taunt.
To battle.
Wow, he doesn't have it.
Yeah, they're beeping about the lack of taunt.
Yeah. Okay. They're afraid. They know something's up. They're like, we're probably getting scouted by the Ricky. And they're
Oh, here he goes. He's hitting him real hard. His team is backing him up as well. They just chased them all away from the rune. And now Whisper's going to pick up the one at bottom. This is a 3-rune secure for Beast Coast.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Having very solid, very solid vision. Thanks to the Ricky.
Going after the Centaur. Tag team time. Stinger's still going after him. That is so slow. And another LSA to hit. Do they have the damage? A little bit more? Yeah, baby, they do.
Sword, formerly known as Senor D to fall.
Still known as Senor D to me.
Senor D. Ricky is TPing to the bottom lane, and that is the lane of death. With Marana, Shadow Demon, Chaos Knight. But do they have detection for him? They don't. Nobody has detection for Ricky. This is kind of weird. I don't know. Usually when you play against the Ricky, you buy detection. So you can kill him. Or you could choose not to, which is what the Dire have opted to, and now they will die.
Disruption onto Alina. They will shoot the arrow in right after, and they do hit. Lots of damage done to the Lina, but Shadow Demon is being forced back by Tusk so hard. Stinger is not respecting this at all. It gets the LSA hit onto Mirana. We'll eat through the trees on our way out. Creating space for this Hector Ricky.
Is CK in the top lane? CK is in the top.
Yeah, CK went to top. We've still got more damage going out onto the Mirana. One more hit will do it, which Schofield gets. That makes him 2-0. And they're looking for a little bit more onto the Shadow Demon, who gets the LSA hit. Oh, Courier?
And the Couriers.
What?
God, Jesus.
That
And
had the
there goes
sentries
sentry
on
board.
it? Oh my god.
At this late, this game's over. Oh my god. This rookie's gonna be uncontested for another 2 minutes. And by then the mid laner is gonna need this Courier. I mean, mid lane is incredibly
It's okay.
negative.
Mirana died, so she now has a sentry on her.
Oh, cool, cool. This lane mid is going to be, it's so incredibly one-sided. This is like 90-10 Necrophos. The only way Shaker can pressure this guy is potentially Necrophos stands in the middle of a large creep wave. Other than that, he is royally done. But, and I mean, it's showing it. Necrophos right now is 15-3.
And Chris Luck also has 12 last hits, so he's not getting... This is the thing with his Shaker. Like, he still does well in lanes that he should be completely rocked in.
It's gonna get worse.
Sure.
I mean, Necrophos is about to get another wave, so he's definitely ahead in CS. It's just, we haven't seen the creeps push in yet. So... And he's off to hit some jungle creeps. So this match, this mid lane is going to be. Anyway, Shadow Demon made his little walk of shame to the top lane. He is now balled up.
Follow-up stun onto the Tidehunter, and a big double edge onto both. Gonna force Schofield to run away as well.
We've got a runner.
He's got boots, so he's fine. Boots is also Endora. He's the monkey.
Yeah. I heard Andorra, like the small nation between Spain and France in the mountains and the Pyrenees. I was very confused.
Geography with AA Dota.
Dude, not many people know about that country.
Tag team on the top. Tusk in a lot of trouble, but he does have the snowball to be able to go in and take down the Shadow Demon. They find that kill, and they don't end up killing the Tusk.
Okay.
And this Tusk has a lot more mana to work with as well, so he still wants to stay in the chat.
He wants to chill. Potentially die. He's cool. He's baiting out the CK stun. He wants the CK to stun him just so he can snowball. Watch this play. And Tara knows this, but he wants it so bad.
He wants it so bad.
He wants to get snowballed.
He's right next to him. He's like, snowball me, please. Do it.
Did he just stun the
Do
creep?
it. Do it.
Okay. Taro stunned the creep, but the Tusk still died. So, it is absolutely fine.
That's just an alpha move right there.
Yeah. And Necrophos is now running at the Shaker from behind it is tier 1.
This game is all about dominance and taunting.
Yes. And nothing is more present than the mid lane. He's okay on levels. He's actually behind on levels now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Shaker's trying to get XP
Oh.
whichever way he can. This is kind of sad.
Oh, deny of the
He's
bounty
gonna
rune.
ignite too.
He's going over to the shrine, so the Tusk will leave him alone. Meanwhile, top, Hector is chasing down the Mirana, cutting down trees. She jumps away. And he does have a blink strike, but doesn't feel like going after her. I can see you moving across the map.
Okay, every time I click between, no problem. But when I'm slowly just chilling, panning downward, you know, I'm having...
Whoa! That is the best siege engine I've ever seen in my life.
Which one? I was
The one in the bottom. Hector
panning.
blinked away to it to stop from dying.
Yeah, Hector's A lot of the time last inning until Stinger
So-
ruined that last hit for him.
Dire Courier is a little bit off the rails. Top lane, tag team onto the Shadow Demon. Tusk is going right after him. One hit will do it, and he's got it. This tag team is such a great ability. Bottom lane as well. We've got the kill onto Hector. Putting Sentry Wards down all over the place. Double Starstorm hit onto Lina. Gives them Rana the double.
And Chris
And
Luck
we've-
falls.
Yeah, we've got more action. More action in top as well. Tag team onto the Chaos Knight. This Tusk has no mana until he uses a Mango, which he may end up doing. Efficient as all get out. Whisper's pretty far back.
Okay. 3 kills all over in every single lane. And the 2K net worth lead has been cut down to 1. Chris Luck is struggling this game. But I
They
think
eat the Mango, go for the
Guitar
Chaos
has been
Knight.
high.
Tag team time. And they're a little bit deep.
Yeah.
Necrophage goes up. There's one.
Oh, he's biting through. Or eating through. He's in a corner now.
Yep. He's done so. Oh, but the Tidebringer.
Oh,
This gets rid of all of it, but the Death Pulse still finds him. And we're back
Great
to where
rotation by the
more
Necrophage.
action is. Lina goes for the high ground. Dragon Slave misses, I think.
As does LSA. I mean, bottom lane. Just Lina click away and give this. Fueling this center
Oh,
Kelly.
it's a fight in top. Phantasm gets used. Reality Rift, not available. It's not been skilled yet, so they're just going to follow all these heroes with the illusions. And those horses are scary, but Whisper's doing a great job of slowing everybody down with his body blocking. And the Tidebringer does a huge amount of damage. Picks up the Shadow Demon. And I don't think the Tidehunter wants to be done yet. This Chaos Knight better be careful because the Tidehunter's spit is up in a little bit. Bottom lane, Ricky goes in the ultimate. The arrow hits onto Lina. She'll die to the Starstorm, and Senor D stays alive. Blink strike up in 1 second, which he'll use to go onto the Mirana. So Centaur kicks away as he TPs out.
And he's still farming. He's still farming. Hector's having a grand old time. Oh, Chris Luck. The assassin, he lurks.
Oh,
Oh,
underneath
do
the
you see her?
tower? I don't think he sees her. It's nighttime. She jumps away.
It is nighttime.
Courier's going for a
Oh,
scouting
Courier.
mission.
Radiant are
Okay.
scanning.
Spooky. A hasty Chris Luck.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh,
Swinging
top lane
this.
again. Going after the Chaos Knight. The Ice Shards will keep him in. They spend the Ravage for it, which ends up catching the Shadow Demon on the edge. They find the Centaur, or rather the Chaos Knight once again. Going after the Shadow Demon, they snowball forward, and he's really not got a prayer of staying alive. But there is a TP in, which forces Whisper and Schofield back, so maybe he is going to stay alive.
Yeah.
Dire's
And that
Yeah.
should be a free kill on the Tusk. But we've got the LSA coming in on the backside, and Lina ends up helping out here. Stinger looking for some more damage onto J Mari, uses the Ghost Shroud, and I believe that's going to be the Reaper Scythe on the one, but it doesn't get the kill. He goes into the Snowball to stay alive, and J Mari, he made the wrong decision. He went for the kill onto the Tusk and could not find him at all. Now Chaos Knight comes in for janitor duty, goes after Tusk, but the Tidebringer still hits, which means that the Chaos Knight falls for the Lina triple kill. Unbelievable.
Man, that was such a beautiful use of spells to keep everybody alive for so long. That's actually was so incredible. They're so tilted. If I was Necron, incredibly pissed off that I just got outplayed by a plus 5 Lina. But
Dire's
yeah, it's a really potent top lane combo because tag team applies to Anchor Smash. So the bonus damage that Anchor Smash already gives, it's like 180, gets amplified even more by whatever level tag team is at. So right now it's level 3, so it's 180 plus 75 more. So that's like ridiculous.
Oh, Chris Luck, Echo
can-
Slam onto a few. Fincher available, but he's not getting the chance to be able to use it. So he'll go after Senor D. Here comes the Ice Shards to block. Can they get the Centaur down? They'll chase him down with a Snowball. Enchant Totem's there, but they don't even need it because the Walrus Punch gets the kill.
The Walrus Punch is there. And Chris Luck is probably going to die.
Very dead.
No, he's running. He's got a
Very
runner.
dead.
He's slowed.
Death Pulse.
Oh,
Finishes
South,
them
he's
off.
still dead.
Smrana also has a double damage rune.
Yeah, he was clicking. He was clicking hard.
Middle tower is under attack.
10 strength picked up. And Necrophos, he wants to be a little beefcake. And I can't blame him. He needs to be strong in times of strife. Because his team definitely is... They seem like they're not on his level, you know? Everyone's...
It's alright. There's a Ricky in the game.
There is. And he seems to be having a decent time. Which I don't think is
As you
great,
slowly
because
move
Ricky's
across the
stage.
map.
Woo! You want me to click around? Is this what you want?
Yes.
Is this what you want, Dad? Okay, okay.
It's just so funny.
I'm here for a smooth viewing experience for myself. You know? Wow, that's a lot of damage. And he's all the way back to full health.
Balanced hero.
Oh my god, they
They
committed
dropped
so many spells.
everything on him, and he's still alive.
Yeah, they didn't use Earn. That was the one thing they did not drop on. Yeah, I think that might have been the damage. It's depressing, truly.
I think maybe they could have stacked it a little bit less. It seemed like the Ravage was a little soon.
Yeah. It is only a 1 second disable on the snowball, if I remember correctly, I think.
That's alright. Chris Luck is here. He's going to save the tower.
It's even less. It's 0.5 at level 1.
They're going to go right after him. Reaper Scythe gets the kill. Necrophos, good hero.
Radiant's middle
Yep,
tower
Chris Luck feeding again, as per norm. I'm sorry, Chris Luck. He's just not having a great game. Not every game
Radiant's middle
can you be
tower is
dominated.
under attack.
Sometimes you're 0-3 at 12 minutes.
And now Whisper's walking into the wrong neighborhood. As
Yeah.
is Schofield. They're right next to their shrine, which is inactive for another quick math. Long time.
It's a false sense of security. It does make you feel more at home when you see a little Moonwell. You know, look at it, having a grand old time. Is this Mama dead? She's
No.
not using her abilities.
Very not dead.
Okay, they hesitated on the
It's
wall.
a bait.
Yeah, they only...
Oh, the Mud Golem! It didn't end up mattering. Tidehunter's still alive, and now they're being baited. Lena's into the fight. Chris Luck has the Fissure to help get the kill on the Shadow Demon, but the Moonlight Shadow allows everybody to get out.
Pause 5 has no detection. Report him. You know you would have reported this in a solo queue game. Ricky has paused the game. They're flaming the
Tier
Luna
1
for not
towers
having-
do not have backdoor protection.
You know all the caster seasons.
Yeah,
Don't we have the Brazilian casters this time around?
I think
They
so.
must be so agitated. I saw them in the lobby for stick. They were there. They're little Brazilian friends. I don't know if they're little. Or if they're like, one of them is 6'2", the other one's like 6'8". Like the Brazilian national basketball team is just casting the game for whatever reason. That'd be intimidating. There should just be a fist fight at the end of TI between all the casting, like the Chinese, Russian, and English cast.
Oh, kind of like the fight scene in Anchorman?
In Anchorman, exactly, yeah. I've seen a lot of the Russian casters. I think they're quite large, many of them. They are
they
just
would
burly
win.
Russian men. Yeah, I think they would win. Chinese have too many of their like little e-girls. I should call them the e-girls. That's a mean term. They're beautiful casters. I shouldn't use beautiful again. That's
Casters
using the
that
wrong
are
adjectives here.
female.
Yes, they're very talented. Dove does incredible content, and so does June. I got to witness this live at TI, and they are very good, actually.
Nice.
What was I gonna say? This game is very dependent on Chris Luck getting a Blink Dagger and making things happen, because they're just farming for a while, and
It's time to fight bottom.
it's time to fight.
Arrow comes through. It's going to hit the
dodges.
tusk. Dodge. Well, Ricky goes into the ultimate and will go away. Tries to get out. Reality Rift pulls him back in. Hector's getting chased down by the Starstorm. And Whisper's like, please don't hurt him, guys. Please don't hurt him. Ravage still on cooldown for another 3, 2, 1 second. Here comes the Ravage. And it's fantastic. It hits onto everybody. MNZ trying to stay alive. But meanwhile, Chris Luck has arrived into the fight. Echo Slam to keep the Centaur there. He can't stampede away. And Hector might be thinking about going for this Chaos Knight, but he laughs and pops the armlet as Chris Luck gets a double kill.
Wow.
It's a great fight for Beast Coast. They take down 4, only lose the Tusk. And I guess it's a very timely cooldown of the Ravage.
Yeah, very convenient after blowing your mid. Alright, only 1k net worth difference. 14 minutes.
Is under attack.
Could be worse. Could be a lot worse, to be honest. Oh, that's a dead.
Finally,
CK.
he got him.
Clipped him. He clipped him.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, you got him.
we got him.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Jesus Christ.
Dire's mid
My brain is like disassembling at the end of this one.
Oh, arrow
Balled
to
up.
hit onto Stinger. That's some big brain
Oh.
plays right there. And they know that lean is a free kill. Police know about it,
swimming
too.
into them.
They're on their way.
The police know about them. They're coming. They're coming to kill this. This centaur.
But the fight is still being turned the way of the Radiant side. Hector's made it into the fight. Jay Mari will find the Reaper Scythe, which just slams down onto the Ricky. An easy kill for
the
them.
police are coming for Necrophos. Too many Reaper sites. They're not happy with the usage of Reaper Scythe this game. They're like, you can't do this stuff. That's assault and battery, and the boys in blue are doing their best to stop it.
You can't do that. This is an FPL. This is a major.
This isn't FPL. Oh, I thought he got the snowball save in time, but he didn't. This is a very weird
Chris
fight
Luck.
where it looks like a 3v5.
He's getting dove in. LSA gives him some space to be able to get the Blink Dagger out. Arrow
That is
misses
incredible.
because the disruption combo was a little bit off, but it doesn't matter. You're just chasing after a POS,
Radiant's bottom tower
POS
is under
5
attack.
Lina.
Yep.
She has a good amount of gold for Lina, but
Yeah. After that triple kill that she got.
Dire's
oh yeah, that was
is
amazing.
under attack.
Anyway, tier 1 tower falls. Ravage is back off of cooldown, just came off now, so he's going to TP into the fight, get disrupted while Schofield runs away. And guess what? Out of the disruption, here comes the Ravage. He's still stuck in here. Echo Slam takes down Jay Mari, and there's still a KS Knight to deal with. Ricky jumps on top of him, gets the smoke screen out. Arrow hits on the Whisper, and Ricky is going to do that ultimate thing. There was a time when Ricky, he was very popular as a mid-roamer. This fight is still going on, by the way. And
Yeah, still
Eosin would
going.
play him and just wreck teams from support Ricky.
I mean, they played Ricky mid at TI, Infamous, or now East Coast. So it was a similar concept. He kind of just got level 6 and went to the opposite lane, to the side lanes.
Well, it ends up being a good fight for Beast Coast. Basically, whenever Ravage is up, they end up doing better. Who would have thought?
Yeah. That does seem like a very consistent formula. It's a close game. 1K at 17 minutes. There's been a lot of brawling going on. 37 kills.
Yeah,
This
right.
is a real bar burner of a game.
Whoa.
An arrow connects onto Tusk, but I think he's
Easiest
all right.
arrow of her life. They're going to TP in on top of this as well. Necrophos looking to get in range. We've got some leaps available. They won't go much
Ooh,
further
that's
for
a
it.
Great keyword.
Yeah, right now the answer for this game for Beast Coast is take the Necrophos out, but eventually the Chaos Knight is going to be a bit more of a problem.
Well, it's 2 D words in a row for the die.
LSA Snowball, arrow misses, it just goes right on through. Lina is too thin for it, and Mirana's going so quickly, jumps on top of the Lina. Lina's still going to stay alive, the Wolves get involved in the action, but she's going to stay safe. Meanwhile on the backside, Whisper going after Senor D with Schofield. Ice Shards will keep him in, and he doesn't have anything to be able to stay alive there. Turns around for a double edge, but the only edge that he ends up dying on is that of the enemy team.
That is true. He gets the edge of that bludgeoning sword thing that Tusk or Tidehunter has. It's like a bone with like pieces of Velociraptor back in it. Look at it, horrifying. Oh, that's a weapon to wield for a real man.
He knows. Hector gets hit by a Death Pulse. Here comes a Snowball. They're very close to a shrine, but there's no reaction to be able to help the Necrophos. Necrophos cannot get out of that smoke screen.
This Necro, oh, he's going for a Force Staff. She's the cops are coming, pick up Necrophos' dead body.
He's going to force staff
He's a
away
Force
from the
Staff.
cops.
Yeah, that's exactly. In this case, in this game, Jesus Christ, can the NYPD just chill for a second? We get it, Necrophos has died. You don't have to do this. Ricky's a really great hero against Necrophos, purely for the incredible potent power of the cloud. Taking away Necrophos' keyboard. That guy does not right click, he only casts spells. It's also movement slow. 20% at level 4.
Tidehunter getting gone on a little bit. But there's a wraparound from Beast Coast.
Yeah.
They're just going for runes, it's fine. But Moonlight Shadow has been used, and they're probably going to get the stomp onto Schofield. But they're not going to do it.
They don't know.
They don't know.
Don't know. They're radiant or oblivious. They're like, wow.
We almost got stomped.
There? We almost got murdered.
Death's bounty.
How many bounty runes is that? All 4? You know, this entire feed is all radiant.
Yeah. It's just been good things happening. I mean, they're up 6k after being, like, up no K.
No K. Negative K. Special K.
Negative K.
Please don't.
Do you like Special K? Do you need any Special K?
So, I feel like Special K is not as healthy for you as it should be.
I understand that. I just think it tastes gross.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Yeah. Again, if Nesquik would like to hit us up, what was the other brand that we were sponsoring for?
Uber?
We were yearning for? Uber. Okay, Uber.
No, it wasn't
care
Uber.
Nesquik still, again.
Yes.
Like this kill on Lena will be sponsored by
LSA hits onto 1. I thought that could have been bigger. Starfall's hit. Arrow splits the uprights.
She didn't die. Damn it. My apologies, Nesquik. She will die shortly. Oh, she's dead. Oh, they see it. Nah, Shodi makes it out. Ricky makes it in. And that's a
What's
D-ward
going on
for the Lena. I don't know, this game... The kills have slowed down. What's our boy Crystalluck doing? Not much, he's just chilling. He almost has his Ags.
He also has a Blink Dagger.
He does. I mean, he's had that for a while. It'd be sad if he didn't.
Because, I'm just bringing it up because the last time he played Shaker, it was an Ags Rush, and he really didn't go for Blink, I don't think at all.
Yeah, but he was dominating. He had the Ags at like 14 minutes. He kind of just got Raffle stomped in lane this time around. Oh, they're scanning. The Dire scanned. Tara was concerned that he was going to die. Oh, Ricky has a Manta Style. So now if he gets Dust, he can purge it off.
Yeah, Hector's been farming pretty well. This is one of those qualifiers where Hector's like, how many different heroes can I play? He's played a little bit too much Gyro.
Yeah, he has. It's like that one time VP got flamed for picking like the same 4 heroes. So they went to Summit and they played new heroes every single game except for the last one. And then they won the Summit, but it's the Summit, so nobody cares.
What?
Because then they
You're not allowed to say that.
I know. Everyone cares the Summit. It's
Dude,
a great
the
tournament.
Summit
Is the best tournament. The players love it, but again, I watched that documentary that VP put out, and they talked about how winning that tournament was like kind of detrimental to their psyche because they ended up heading into TI with like a lot of confidence, and that confidence was shattered really early because they just didn't do as well as they thought they would, and it was very detrimental to the performance of TI. It's a very interesting series. I mean, you gotta understand Russian.
Solo Rabbit on Chaos Knight, and he gets a little bit unlucky, gets stuck in the middle of the ice shards. They're going to drop the Echo Slam on top of him as well. So much hate for the CK, and is he going to stay alive? He's armed with toggling like a champ. Lena's in the middle of it all. She will most likely fall over to the side while they all chase down MNZ. The ice shards don't keep him in, and he cuts through the trees. He's still armed with toggling like a champ, but eventually he will be cut down, but not before both Hector and Lena are dead. They spend so much time and effort going for that Chaos Knight. Now they have to try to take these heroes down with limited resources. They do have the Shrine to be able to help, and the Shadow Demon falls as the Walrus Punch goes through onto the Mirana. They need to take this hero down. She's jumping around. So is Chris Luck. Everybody's jumping all over the place. The arrow hits onto the tusk. J Mari is looking for a hero. He's already used the Death Scythe. As Earthshaker's over to the side, they find the Mirana. Now who else can they get? Chris Luck off the top rope. Blinks it out. doesn't want to stay too close to J Mari. Jumps onto him again. SRT gets Walrus punched up, and this could be the end of the full 5-man team wipe. Chris Luck, he's doing mental gymnastics and he's doing actual gymnastics, jumping everywhere. What a fight.
Man, that was really fun.
It's like he's playing Tony Hawk in Dota.
Yeah, he lasted for quite a while.
Kick flip. Do a kick flip.
Do a kickflip. Yeah, that fight lasted quite a while. CK lasted for way longer than he should have. He really should have died in the initial shards. But, you know, it happens. Good, solid cleanup with Tusk and Shaker. They did a lot of damage.
Yeah, Hector died so early. That was the focus of the Necrophos at the beginning. I didn't even watch it, but I'm assuming he just kind of bursted him down. And then Reaper scythed. But unfortunately, there's still.
I just read Twitch chat. I just caught up to Twitch chat. This guy's casting from the ghetto. I mean, I would call it the ghetto. It's just the sounds of New York. You know, can't really muffle them out as hard as I try. 12K network lead in 25 minutes.
Chris Luck in on the Mirana, and the Ricky's there as well. Gets the Force Staff out of the smoke screen, but it's a blink forward along with the Shaquille O'Neal from Chris Luck to get the kill. And he wants some more. Finds the Necrophos, and does he have an Echo Slam? Oh yeah, you know he does. And he uses it there. He's going to be stuck there forever. The Walrus Punch finds the kill onto the Necrophos, and guess what? Another one. Taking down the Centaur War Runner, blocked off from the Fidger. Chris Luck over the top again. Finds another kill. This game is ridiculous now.
Yeah. He's just hopping around. He's having fun.
Don't give Chris Luck Earthshaker.
I mean, don't give anything. Don't give him anything.
Don't let him play.
Don't let him play.
Give him a back ban. Get him out of here.
If you're playing against him in the South,
just ban Chris Luck in the draft, you know? Don't ban heroes, ban Chris Luck.
I don't know how you would do that, but just try.
Yeah. You never know until you try.
And that's...
The more you know.
The more you know.
What the heck? They can't go anywhere.
GG's Michael. Whoa.
Is that it?
Kataro's done.
Did we really just call that?
Done.
He's done. He's out.
Oh, he's so angry. That's actually he's so tilted. Oh, there's not. Usually they like banter at the end of the game, but he is legitimately not having any of it. Nobody even said GG. There was one GG from both sides. Oh, that is so funny. That's hilarious. Well,
what do you say after that?
The better team won. That's what I'll say.
That's true. And that better team was Beast Coast. They go perfect in the group stage, 8-0. They easily take the first place spot, and Luccini, that takes them still at 2 points, so they're still on the bubble. They need to do well in their last series against Infamous, who are really looking for a victory. That one could probably decide who makes it into the minor, depending on the minor qualifiers, rather, depending on how the next game goes, which is Unknown versus No Ping. But I guess that's going to do it for you, Double A, because you are going to go take a break and probably watch some of Doe's esports.
Yeah, that is true. I hope I think I'm actually getting messages that I might be playing again.
Oh, nice.
So I don't know what that will turn out to be, but I think they're playing EG, so there might be a chance that if you want to catch more of me, I will be playing, potentially.
Yep, so if you want to catch the one and only Double A Dota playing some real Dota, instead of just talking about it, you should probably...
No, it's not going to be real. It's going to be real bad. That's what... Yeah, I could... The Cloud Fiesta that was yesterday was
they're probably going to show you on BTS 1, right?
I don't know. I mean, the only thing they probably show me is me flaming the summit. after what I just said earlier. I love the summit, just as an FYI.
They just have to flame you back.
Yeah. They have to flame me back. I am getting an invite. Okay. I think I'm playing right now.
Okay, go check out
Okay.
Dota's Esports later, and follow him on Twitter at AA_Dota. You can also follow me on Twitter at Legume. We will most likely have another co-caster join me in a little bit, so we're going to go take a break and get that set up. Thank you all for watching. This is the MDL Chengdu SA Close Qualifier.